Hey guys, this is DK Spencer, and this is my Edgun Leshiy 2. I have the 30 caliber version. I actually and I switched mine up quite a bit. I had a brushed handle, but it was or grip, but it was getting a little boring or a little too much or whatever. So I went back to this is a modified Magpul K2 Plus. I had to cut the back strap off of it, but the reason I like that, it's really straight up and down, so you got a lot of room. I put a Saber Tactical on it, but it had a little bit more of a angle to it, and actually there you could catch your hand in between this and the grip, like flipping it. And I really hurt myself one time with it, like it made me cuss. And I said no. So anyway, I decided to turn this one up some. So I made a really long video. I don't know if I'm going to upload it because I really didn't accomplish anything. I come to the realization with the Raptor regulator that I need to put a gauge on the other side of it to really be able to tell, because I was going to burn my pump up. Yeah, I'm absolutely going to have a gauge on it. I was trying to chrono it, and I was kind of all over the place. Definitely seemed like diminishing returns, but more than that, I don't know. But anyway, that's the adjustment for the Raptor regulator. I mean, I hear good things about them, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to put the gauge, which will be on the other side, so I can actually see, my regulator pressure gauge, so I can actually see what I'm doing. I got one of the digital ones. So while I was at it, since I was doing that, I figured I would go ahead and order the Behemoth silencer and stuff. I toyed around with the idea of converting this to a 350, long barrel, and then upgrading to the Behemoth and all that, because when you take the silencer off with this configuration, a lot of people don't realize the barrel is not this long. This is like half suppressor. The barrel's like right here. So they're shorter. They're quite a bit shorter than what it looks. So that's a very short barreled rifle, basically. But so the Behemoth will be longer. So it'll make the entire setup longer when it's attached, but it will make the setup shorter when it's detached. Well, the thing of it is, when you fold it, it's going to be as long as the stock anyway. So now the handguard's going to be, shorter than the stock, unless I just leave the silencer on all the time, which I have two cases, which would be perfect to be able to do that with and still be able to fold it, and just leave the suppressor on it and use it as a backpack. Gun, I guess it's safe to call these guns, right? They're air guns. For anybody that doesn't know, this is an air gun. It's a 30 caliber air gun. So heck, let's shoot it into a tree or something. This is my FX air gun chrono. I've played around with some different ways to do it. I was too lazy to grab a tripod. So, but yeah, this has a little has a base on it that is has a Picatinny rail, and it is junk. Or it doesn't have a rail; it's got a clamp for a rail, but it's junk. It like I clamped it on the side rail of I think my Sidewinder, and it seized so bad that I had to actually cut stuff, and it was bad to get it off. Luckily, there's little set screws where you can take the section out, so it was easy to get it disconnected from this, but to get it off of my actual gun was a problem. Feels weird saying gun now. It's like I got so used to saying launcher, and I forget that air guns are different. So these are some cute little pellets. I'll show you in a minute. Or slugs. These are slugs. Not doing the tripod was a stupid move on my part. I wasn't necessarily planning on shooting it though, so. Now I shot one shot before I come down here and it was 731. But that was the first shot of the tank. But I'm kind of surprised though. I thought I didn't think with that regulator that it would differ that much from the first shot to the next. All right, so. And that is one thing that I noticed in the video. It was getting to where like it was like gaining till it got to like the last of the mag. So it's like the, last 3 shots of the mag were the strongest. I don't think that one registered. So we're staying right about the same. Why did you not register? Oh, there we go. Well, all right, hold that thought. Boom. All right, so what you guys saw was 82 joules, 60 foot-pounds. And then the one that was off camera was 88 joules and 64 foot-pounds. I guess that's going to be the best that it's hit, I think. Hang on, I'll verify that. All right, so no. So this is so friggin' casual, and if there's anybody out there that's like doubting the numbers, I really don't care because I'm not trying to sell this thing. I'm just so in the video that I may or may not, maybe I will now that I'm showing this, but anyway, it's really freaking long and boring though. I really didn't even like it myself. But anyway, the most I hit one time, and this is with the Hades, which are 2.95, 45.6 grain, 2.95 grams. Before I started messing with it, it was at 84.86 joules. All right, I got a top best of that one time, and I could not get anywhere close to that again. The closest I could ever get to it again was that. So that's 90 joules, 66 foot-pounds, 95 joules, 70 foot-pounds. So I hit 837 with a 2.95 gram pellet, a Hades pellet, JSB, and like I say, one time, which is I'm going to call that an outlier because whatever. So anyway, so I'm chasing this dragon, right? That's what I'm after. And in this whole video, and it's long and boring and crap, and I never caught it. So to me, that's a failed video. Now, what it did promote me to do, or, convince me to do, was to get a pressure gauge so that I can actually see. And I honestly went into the thing thinking, man, these guys are pussies. They have to use pressure gauges on them. Pfft, I tuned my crap with a chrono, son. But I realize now why the gauge is good on one of these, because it seems like it's pretty sensitive. And I think there's like an area that you need to be in, and if you're less or more, you're kind of screwed but still shooting. You can obviously cut it all the way down with that. You can cut it down to where it won't even shoot, which I did. And it's weird, like, so you can adjust up, you can adjust down. It doesn't hurt it, but it doesn't take effect unless you depressurize. So again, kind of a pain in the butt. So much easier in lieu of all that, much easier to do if you've got a pressure gauge on it. So whatever. Yeah. Gosh, this has been fun. So this is what we were shooting today. All right, I got these off eBay, so that's what they wrote on them. It says 55 grain. I calculated at 3.55 grams because I do my calculations in grams, and that's what it weighed, 3.55 grams. So here's the numbers from that again. So with those, and so I left it with the Hades at this. This is the best I got with the Hades, other than this one that I couldn't catch. So I left it at that. So I shot it one time off camera and got within 2 joules of that. But then, as you guys saw, you know, we were much less than that. But mine is the short-barreled one and all that jazz. So I don't expect to gain any power or anything with the suppressor. But I do expect to be able to dial it in, hopefully at least to steady on one of those two, and I'll be happy. You know. All right. Definitely going to look a lot cooler. Yeah. And I might, like, I don't know, I might even, once I fix it up and test it and everything, I might end up selling it and then buying I might buy a longer version to test out too, because obviously a longer version is going to get more power, so, you know. But I don't know, something about the short ones just looks sick, especially with the little short bipods on them. I just think that's a cool look. But anyway. All right, y'all. Well, this has been fun. Yeah, 12 minutes and eight shots. Woo-wee! All right, guys, this is DK Spencer. Please like and subscribe. Did y'all see my little papers here? Look. DK, less lethal, modified to perfection.